All right, and we're back. It's time to clean up after an infestation. So, let's swap to the bear zone. Well, carrier dryads get put on cleaning because that's the zone we've co-opted for them because we're not really using that for much anymore. And then we're gonna unforbid all of that and also unforbid all of this. These doors can... There we go. Hold that door open. Hold that door open. Hold that door open. All right, and this will help us a lot with our organics. Because we've been struggling to have enough organics, and at this point we will have a staggering amount of organics. Although this thing, the Spellipede getting back up is a little annoying. Most of them should die. And when the bears wake up, they will take care of things. And we also want to expand the bear zone to include that space, which is where I keep the royal jelly, basically. So the bears are going to move all of the insect corpses into here. The insect corpses will get... yeah, see, the bears take care of the Spellipedes, no problem. But yeah, the insect corpses get moved into here. The royal jelly will get moved into up here. And yeah, we'll have ourselves quite the organics setup. Oh, wait, hold on. Where are you taking insect jelly right now? Wherever it is wrong. All right, I was correct. It was wrong. They've learned the error of their ways. And all of the insect corpses should be getting brought into here. Kenta did a great job kind of protecting us and helping hold the wall, since we still really need a third melee blocker. And we're going to pick up a staggering amount of insect jelly, which is incredibly lucrative. Infestations, if you can handle them, are very, very cost effective. All right, Randy, you're going to switch your shirt out. Don't haul Devil Strand. Oh, I forgot to rezone our folks. So let's do that really quickly. Randy's on Cook. Amboss is on Cook. Steroid is on Cook. Valentin is on Cook. There we go. So that is why people were not doing, we're not coming down here yet to work on things. It's also why Muggs was probably starving just a little. Oh, that trader did not fare very well. Sorry, visitor. What are you going to do? Emptying the egg box? Let's do this instead. You're down here, Randy. I want to start getting as much insect meat carved up as possible. We're initially going to have a serious overflow as these insect corpses get converted into meat piles. And then that will get converted into chem fuel. But my goal is hopefully to get a lot more of these corpses in. And we can also, I think at this point, remove bears from this zone. I don't want bears eating the insect jelly. It's a delicacy. Randy's not particularly happy with the beauty of his environment. That is understandable, since he's currently wading through a mountain of insect corpses. We don't really need the meat. I do wanna be sensitive to Randy's sanity though. As soon as Steroid gets up, I'm gonna have Randy take a break and have Steroid pick up doing this. Actually, oh yeah, Valentin's otherwise indisposed. Steroid should be coming out real soon. I'm gonna work Steroid pretty hard, so I'm gonna... There we go. Randy's gonna go take care of what Randy needs to take care of, and Steroid is gonna get on butchering. Glad to see Muggs is still pretty miserable. I'm not going to worry about losing heat for the moment. Or losing cooling, that is. Wow. All right. Steroid has an inspired surgery. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to put White up for adding a left eye, left Archotech eye. There we go. And we'll have Steroid do that procedure. And then, who else cooks? I forget who our other cooks are. I guess Randy's pretty happy now, so we can put Randy back in here. Randy should have taken care of getting a meal break, etc. White now had a safe surgery. All of this insect meat will, for the most part, become chem fuel. So of all of the events that could have happened there, that was perhaps one of the most benign. We have a pretty good setup for handling insects at this point. Steroid, what are you doing? Can you use up some of this insect meat? Want to get this pipeline going because we have more corpses here that are going to spoil in a day or so. So White's going to be wandering around vomiting on things now for a little bit. So White already has an Archotech leg. I don't know if Valentin does yet. All right, so Amboss took one for the team there, but Amboss did start that fight, so those two can hash it out. Okay, Valentin is back out. Let me check to see. Yeah, so Valentin doesn't have an Archotech leg. That's a cool thing that we have waiting in the reserves here. But it looks like we're going to get most of the corpses processed. I hope. Randy, why are you so bummed? Oh, I'm malnourishing you? Alright, well. Going to do their own thing. Valentin's probably a good person to keep the butchering going while Randy gets some sleep. Ideally, we want to work in shifts. Alright, Amboss is in need of you're in need of your hammer. Makes you run faster. You know, just like hammers do. Colonist needs treatment. I mean, that's just white, right? Are you... Why is no one tending to white, though? I don't want white to get an infection. That would just be annoying. It's unlikely to happen, but... Okay, Steroid went to sleep. I feel like Kenta can... Kenta can get on... Oh, Kenta's not assigned to crafting. Is Elliot? I feel like Elliot is. Because we do need to get the temperature down by letting these doors close, and they're only going to close if we get the insect meat out of the way. This is going to be a huge boon for us in terms of our... Oh... Yeah, you just hate to see muscle parasites. Less manipulation, less moving, more rest fall rate, needs tending now. That's going to be extremely painful. Did Muggs at least get it? Damn it. Who's assigned to crafting? I need another crafter here. Ah, Flynn. Did you get muscle parasites? No. Alright, get over here. I need to work through this stuff. Inspired creativity on green. Let's take advantage of that. Let's have green make a silver statue. We certainly have the resources for it. There we go. Green will get started on that. And then we can go back to making statues afterwards. It's 70 per? Okay. So now we have the question of if, with muscle parasites, we are going to attempt to do an 11-person raid, leaving only one person here with muscle parasites. It doesn't feel like a very smart thing to do. Who's the minor break risk? Probably Valentin? So schedule-wise, alright, so if we're being smart, who are our muscle parasite folks? Elliot, Valentin, White, Bebor, Green, Randy, Steroid. Holy cow. Okay. So they're all going to need a much shorter day. It was white, Beebor, green, I believe. Short days. But anyone with muscle parasites, we need to make sure that they're getting good night's sleep. If we don't adjust their schedules, they're just going to be constant break risks. Now, I think there's still a stockpile here. Let's get the rotten corpses that we didn't manage to process. Need to get taken care of. Now, who else? I don't think I adjusted Randy and Randy's schedule. No, I did not. All right. So yeah, so this is throwing a spanner in the works for sure. And I want to get all of this worked on before we start working here. Flynn, I don't need you doing that. Let's get you refining some chem fuel. Murderous grizzly bears. See, we already have one legendary charge lance, and it's not very good. 50 grizzly bears. There's almost no world in which they don't just fight the mech cluster, so it's basically free. I'll do it for the gold. And then we're gonna put all the animals on animals, because that's our behind the walls setup. And we are going to go for inside walls here. We haven't used this in a while, so worth making sure that it is still all looks good. And then animals, we're going to adjust so that it is not infestation unfriendly. There we go. So that's where we want our bears to hang out. And then the bears should almost without a doubt come and fight these two mech clusters. So it's only 50 bears. It's not that crazy. Muscle parasites is really throwing a wrench in things. But it does look like we're going to at least get all of the, or most of things handled. I love that an eclipse actually makes things brighter at the moment for us. That's an interesting dynamic. I bet Flynn is probably pretty exhausted. Okay, last one, Flynn. Thank you for your service. Then you can go eat and rest. Okay, there we go. Another polar bear we don't want. Let's see how long on the grizzly bears. 10 hours, 11 hours. All right, we got 10 more hours before they're going to come in. Grizzly bears are kind of the optimal ones to take this out because they will swarm and obliterate all of this, as opposed to something like pirates that might just set up along the edge. All right, we've just made a bunch more dusters. We're still sitting on... I guess our Devil Strand supply is going down. It's our cloth supply that's a little out of control. Should probably make sure that these doors are made out of something more resilient. Like our outer wall of doors, we don't really want them made out of just nothing. Wooden doors are not very resilient. Are these fertilized? Wait, we have... Hold on. We have 109 fertilized goose eggs, plus we have 120 fertilized goose eggs. Impressive work, Gulliver. Impressive work. Keep clicking that, wanting to see our faction tab. We should probably send a little care package to oh, I think those are up in... Yeah, I don't think we have the ability to get those at the moment. We'll get those, and then dusters. All the low-quality ones. I'll do those as well. Alright, we'll just send this. Should get loaded relatively quickly, and then we can send it off to make sure that our allies are good with us. Is that our Manhunter Pack? Yes, it is. Alright, they are absolutely, without question, going to collide with this cluster, and... How long are they going to take to do that, though? Okay, it looks like they're... I can lure them a bit by just moving someone out here. Who is exhausted? Steroid is exhausted. Am I telling Steroid to do something right now? I don't think so. Alright. That's going to be good enough to get the bears attacking. Surprised the bears have not locked on and seem to be not attacking. Alright, there we go. Yep. Can't say I fully understand what the bears' plan is right now. Seems bad. They could have done so much more, but I do believe that's the end of that manhunting pack. Yep. That did very, very little. They did not attack the... I was hoping they would just kind of swarm and attack the front auto turrets, but... It's not gonna be... It's not the end of the world by any means. You two are on Cook, and then Valentin and Amboss are on Cook. And then we can return to Bears, because that crew of grizzly bears is roasted. Yeah, more Manhunter packs, please. That was technically a quest, right? Yeah, we're gonna get 700 gold and legendary charge lance out of that, which will be our second legendary charge lance. We're not using the first one anymore, but... We're basically just waiting for all the bears to bleed out. That's all. Sadly, because the mechs killed them, we're not going to get any bear meat or bear hide out of them, but, small price to pay. Now, I'm a little curious what Valentin is. I guess Valentin was in the soup, as it were, and that's what caused the issues. Yo! Hello? Please don't light my Quarrelin tree on fire, lightning. Alright, we have returned to having a supply of chem fuel, which is a nice development. Quite the storm. All right, this transport pod is done. We put a lot of stuff into this. Oh yeah, 64. Who's the person that we're gonna? All right, we're gonna go for the why. Oh, there's our pods. So I guess manhunting packs are not the answer to the question, where the question was how do we sort this problem out? Y'all are making a terrible mistake. Not advised. Aw, woo-wee is not gonna make it, it appears. They were a brawler. But yeah, that infestation is gonna prove useful. What else are we sitting on a lot of here? Another 192 beer. Stupid amount of Psychite tea. I think I'll probably just send some more dusters away, though. I just maxed that faction. Oh, I should have probably done button-down shirts, too. We have 13 button-down shirts. We'll send those off in the next wave. Right. Edie getting inspired trade. She is our primary trader, despite the fact that her social is still only 13. All right. Let's take a look at... So we got 94 there. We got 63 there, and we got 66 here. I feel like this is going to be way overkill. Plus 80? Oof. Wait, why can this not launch to... Oh, it can launch to this one, not that one. Okay. All right, so this was too much. All right, let's load half those dusters. So that was... So like do that many. Send that off, and then we'll do the other one. Now we have other stuff to send. I'm just trying to clean this up a little bit, though. We got too much stuff. So this was our quest Manhunter Pack. But until we get the muscle parasites under control, I'm going to be hard-pressed to decide to go leaving my colony. Alright, so we did half that this time. Yep, that'll work. Precision. 2 to spare. Oh, goose explosion too. Some of those 120 fertilized goose eggs just got used up. Oh, and look at this. We're starting to have a fungus surplus too. What a world. Clearly the thrumbos were the problem. I wonder if I should just slaughter the goose corpses down here, or just add a butchering table specifically for goose corpses. Anything that the polar bears do, I think is absolutely fine. What does green have going on? Making a grand sculpture. Okay, so you're making the silver sculpture, right? Are you gonna get this done in time? You have 5 days? Yeah, you'll get it done. Mike. Such a straightforward name. Wow. That's a heck of a combo, Mike. You would make quite the wizard. Quite a few good ones here. Careful Shooter and Body Modder isn't bad. Randy, it's hour 12 and you're tired? I can't set up Randy's schedule. I don't know what to do with that. I mean, if we're being honest, the solution to muscle parasites in particular is just waiting. Like, there's no real better solution. Gourmand, Slowpoke, Nimble, Beautiful, Ascetic, Careful Shooter, Great Memory, Jealous, Careful Shooter, Body Modder, Trigger Happy, Neurotic. I would have liked Mike a lot if we didn't already have green. I guess green is not psychically hypersensitive. Have we at least given him a psychic sensitizer? Oh, that's a definite surgery that we should do. Probably not when he has muscle parasites, though. I think that reduces surgery success chance. Alright, let's hope the visitors leave. Nope, they're gonna go die. Cool. The edge of the map was right here, but they've decided that their best exit is through just a roiling mountain of centipedes. Oh. Oof. Needle gun to the head. It's not the way you want it to be. Pete's Psychic Suppressor. asking for help with his enemies that have been harassing his settlements. He wants your help using a signal to draw them towards Turtle Haven for his people. If he does, his enemies will activate a site nearby to harass you. There's a psychic suppressor there, tuned to the female gender, and 2 manhunting megasloths are wandering nearby. 2? That's not very many. And we can get ourselves some anti-grain warheads. The neuroformer isn't that useful to us. I can almost always come up with something to do with an anti-grain warhead. Other than, like, watch someone come down here, punch it, and blow a hole in our base the size of Kingdom Come. I will probably create some type of storage specifically for it. If we're being honest. Maybe down here somewhere. Like, store them in this corner. They're just a pain to... They're a pain to keep safe. But we just have to... All we have to do is go and kill 2 manhunting megasloths. I mean, why wouldn't we do this? Right? Like, this is like the easiest quest ever. There's got to be an ambush too, but even then... Okay. It doesn't even say no unknown, an unknown threat. I feel like white can do this on their own. Does white have muscle parasites? White has muscle parasites. So Amboss can go... I'm just trying to figure out who can go that is not muscle parasited. Looks like it's going to be Edie. Edie, Flynn, and Bebor just for the round trip. It's hour 23. Let's just do this thing. Bebor. Flynn, Edie. I'm just gonna bring white, even though. It's just... Okay, we need... anti-grain warheads go here, and then... who's someone who is currently awake? Bebor is moving so slowly. Ugh. Where's green taking those? Right, green put them somewhere. That's the wrong place. And I just saw them. It's important that we find them. They're fire foam shells? Why do we even have those? Oh no, I just saw them. Is this in the work zone? It is. Okay, just need to eye of the tiger this one. There they are. Okay, all right, is everybody in? Where's white? Get in, white. Time's a wasting. It's 2 a.m. Okay. Now let me check over here. All right. Yep. Good. Those are getting made. Okie doke. Reform caravan, heading home, all of that. We will take the components, take the steel and plasteel. Not going to bother with the corpses. Take 2 wood. Okay, and then Bebor, take us home. Okay. Quest done. We have some secured anti-grain warheads here if we decide at some point that we need them. Oh, and these ones survived. So we should get Edie on that ASAP. They didn't wander in foolishly. We'll take their medicine. We have some incendiary shells that I really could not care less about. Sell as much beer as I possibly can. We'll keep like 40 something, assuming we can find other things to buy from them, which is always a challenge. Oh yeah, we may unfortunately be trending in the opposite direction where there's more stuff that we can sell them than vice versa. Yeah, it looks that way. All right, that means not the trade we were looking for, but that's okay. At least we got the trade off. And we have some anti-grain warheads. Which, if we wanted to, we could blow this up. But it remains a protective layer for us. Wow. Feels good not to be broke anymore. Oh yeah, so I wanted to replace some of these doors. Oh, really? Well, well, well. When in doubt, more mechs. All right, and they are a Brine Trade, so we just need to get kind of like available, and then we need to see where they're gonna go. I think they're coming in this way. I haven't even looked at how many centipedes we're working with here. Also, what just... Oh, the muscle parasites just wore off. That's obnoxious. Okay, it looks like maybe they're doing the crossways thing. Oh no, they're coming straight in. Oh, nope, they're coming in diagonally. Okay, let's do that. Do that. That's not a good place to put someone. Wow, they're really making a mess, aren't they? Who's the major break risk? It's Rundy. All right. This really, it couldn't have come at a worse time. Okay, we're gonna have Kenta come over here and... Okay, Kenta got tagged. Let's not have that happen. Can I not get... Can I not get any of these? Who's the major break risk now? It's Valentin. Okay, Steroid is being a dummy. Oh my god, Flynn. When were you not drafted? Holy, what? I'm taking some serious fire too, if we're being honest. Okay, let's just hide you, Flynn. Alright. Alright, everybody go tend to your wounds. That was ill-timed in terms of treatment needs. And Flynn almost got wrecked, but I think we can safely pick up all of this. And also set the work zone to include rebuilding that part of the wall. I think that's safe. We'll find out, though. Do we not have a place for plasteel right now? No, looks like we do. We need Morrison to take one for the team and get everybody tended to. Hey, Morrison. People can get their own food if you just... Alright. Good enough. But yeah, if all they throw at us is mech raids, the bad news is they're not going to help us deal with the mech clusters. I can't help but feel like work should be getting done on this, but maybe everybody's just in need of a little R&R before they get back to building this. That's my girl. Thank you, Flynn. Yeah, we have a little bit of grace to make sure that this gets rebuilt, so... Ooh, I think that's a legendary statue, I believe. Alright, so we're gonna uninstall this one, and legendary tendrils of darkness are getting installed. Ooh, that is spicy. This one was already what quality? It was made of marble too. So we're upgrading. Okay, now we need to hold this open, because if we don't hold that open, then enemies won't see that as a valid path in, and you don't want that to happen. Let's read the art. On this work is a depiction of a rock. This work is shaded in hues of gray and green. That right there, that folks, that's a legendary statue. In freaking credible. All right, so what did that? The Manhunter Pack here was us. What is Flynn getting up to? Before you go to bed, can you install the statue, please, Flynn? It's pretty awesome, though. I think we could technically put another two big statues here. Yeah, I haven't made any grand sculptures that weren't tendrils of darkness. So maybe we'll do that next time. I wouldn't mind doing, like, some gold statues. We're starting to build a bit of a bankroll of gold. So I think it costs 3,000 gold for a gold statue, though. So 4,000 gold? Pricey. Still, Green is in that, he's in that legendary pocket, so 6,500 beauty. Whew. This room. It's a good room. Oh, we got a raid. Are they they're probably coming straight in, aren't they? Unusually clever. Okay, so they should fight the turrets then. Because they should decide to go around our turret field. What are you doing destroying the wall there? Alright, some of them may make it. So let's get ready just in case. I think we're going to get a good engagement out of them. But some may sneak through and ruin our walls. Yep. That does appear to be what is happening. I can actually probably just leave. Very annoying. It's bizarre to me that they did not bite on the mech cluster, though. Okay, so everybody who is not Beeborn Valentin, you're done. Cheetah, creepy breathing cannibal slothful. Do that. And then we'll see if we can snipe a couple with Valentin before before they get out of range. Just because, you know, we know how happy it makes Valentin murdering people. Having a hard time selecting Bibor here. Locus. Fast learner, industrious teetotaler. Had some potential there. I think this is all safe, but I'm gonna check that. Yeah, okay. Anybody amazing? Bobar. Nope. Psychically sensitive body modder is pretty nice. Flynn's seeing a lot of corpses. Make sure that the work zone includes the outer layer here. I think they did make some progress on this Like there were some turrets down here, so we can't be too angry. Okay. How are muscle parasites doing? Oh, it does say your total 10 quality now. That's nice. Oh, what are you doing? Polar Bear 111. You should not have been going over here. Oh, so that's interesting, actually. So we get the total 10 quality on Luciferium, on muscle parasites. So we're at 274 of 300. I want to see the next time white gets tended, how that hops up. Because it's clearly not, like when it says 10 quality 100%, the increment is not that high. Okay, so you are tendable. You're at 265 of 300. You're going to get tended. Oh, and are you cured now? You are cured. Oh, so okay, so there's got to be a time associated with it before the total 10 quality pops up. Because, yeah, now it's gone. Okay, so that's curing. So at some point you get the opportunity to cure. Which means that we are beyond the muscle parasites. Which is good. Good for business. $75 goose eggs rotted in storage, but why? What do I need to do to incubate them? Is it that it's too cold? What is wrong, goose eggs? I don't know. Shoot Frenzy on Valentin is always a welcome addition. Okay, walls are replaced. So we just had enemy raid, enemy raid. So now I think is the moment for us to do one of these quests. They are my least favorite in the game, by a long shot. But let's get into... This one is the tribe, so we'll start with this one. So it's going to be 11 colonists. Hey, sleeping! I'm about to do something. I won't say foolish, but perhaps a little dangerous. Who do we leave behind in this context? I think we leave white behind. That feels a little scary. Let's do this. So I'm sending all but one of my colonists away on a mission, which seems very, very scary. Oh. Wait, why did... What happened? Why did not everybody get in? Yeah, well, I don't have a choice if we want to get this relic of Tektugaism. But we are currently flying across the globe. Alright, we're just going to have to hope that this goes exceedingly well. And we can get back ASAP. Alright, the structure is quite a ways away from the shuttle landing point, which I don't love. So what do we have to do while we're here? Oh, and we need to set someone over here to be a warden. Wait, Randy is a warden. Why does it say warden needed? You have a prisoner, but no colonist has warden work type. I disagree. Oh, Randy's not available. Okay, for the time being, we're just gonna set Bibor to do wardening, so that Muggs doesn't starve to death and get that sweet release of death. Alright, I'm just going to use the door. I'm not too proud. Okay, Edie's going to be hacking ancient terminals. Yes, absolutely sleeping. Okay, let's just... Okay, next room is nothing. So we're trying to move through this pretty aggressively because of how exposed we are. Okay, I'm going to move everybody into this room to get them out of the rain. And then I'm also going to have... I'm going to have Elliot open this up. Okay, hacking done. So far, we're getting relatively lucky here, which I don't want to jinx, because everything could go rather poorly very quickly. Let's get everybody into this room. Any one of these rooms could be the explodey type. How many more terminals do we need to hack? That's the question. This one here. We're at 3 of 5. Okay, let's finish exploring upwards. Holy... Okay, that room is absolutely awful. Okay. This room has no explosives in it. That room is a powder keg that I am really hoping we don't mess with. Insects. Lots and lots and lots of insects. Oh, that's not good either. Okay, so one of our hacking terminals is going to require us to kill everything there. There's no way around that. Let's check this room up here. Okay, so that's the final thing that we have to do, is we have to hack that terminal. Oh, what is the best way to fight this? We're gonna need more mines sleeping, that's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna end up blowing a lot of psi powers here, I think. That's gonna be my play. The cover kind of stinks. I don't want... So everybody's getting exhausted. That's what's going on here. People are starting to get close to exhausted. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're not going to get it that way. So we need to... I think we need to pull these mechs a little bit. Is that a good plan? What does this provide for cover effectiveness? There's no way to avoid combat, I don't think. As soon as I step into this room, they're all going to activate. So I wanna open with a salvo of something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Actually, okay. I figured out the play. Nope, I didn't. I figured out the play and then I was wrong. I really should have brought... I really should have brought Rundy, because Rundy has the shield pack, and having a shield pack right now would be very good. So here's the play. Morrison comes here, Elliot comes here, and then we just open with a Berserk Pulse here and just hope that everything goes crazy. Oh, Kenta. Get behind better cover, my dude. Okay, Elliot took a hit there. Steroid took a hit. Our cover kind of sucks right now. Oh my gosh, we're just getting torn up. Okay, hold on. We gotta pivot big time. Wait, Mule doesn't have... Shoot. Why did Valentin not... Why is Valentin standing out of cover and not... Oh, Elliot's on fire. That's not good. Okay, we need to get like a... Why can you not get vision to get a good... Okay, do that. Whew. Oh, Unboss just took a nasty hit there. Can I pull Unboss back right now? I kind of don't like how deep Unboss just went. Okay, and then Unboss, do you have Beacon by any chance? Who has Beacon? Can someone with Beacon please make themselves known? This sucks. Like, what? I need to check some health here. Actually, wait. Green, where did you get to? We need to get... I need... This centipede needs to disappear. Oh my gosh. It's just tearing the wall up. Okay. that's the mechs. That was awful. Let's do a quick, make sure that nobody is bleeding out. We took some hits, but it looks like no immediate danger. All right. This should be the last one, unless I miscounted. And then we just beeline it for the shuttle and GTFO. All right. Everybody, head to the shuttle. Oh, that was awful. That room was ridiculous, and it is so hard to set up. If we had triggered this room, it would have been all over. We got very lucky on this raid too. Like, we had that one bad room with the one terminal in it, but the rest of the terminals were pretty trivial. Elliot, you're okay, right? Oh, your spine is all bunged up. All right, well, we'll get Elliot a new spine when we get back. Okay. Well, that needed to be done. Everyone go report to the med bay. Stop bleeding all over my carpets. So sleeping, sorry, that was a little intense, but I don't know what happens if you destroy an ancient terminal. I assume you just fail the quest. But I don't know. So let's see. I wonder, do we have a bionic spine already? Bionic spine install. I'll suspend that for the time being. Let Elliot get healthy first. But yeah, I think if we had shot the terminal, that would have been all she wrote. Now, did I? Yeah, everybody. Oh, that could have been bad. So let's see. White is tribal. So there we go. At least our schedules are set back up. I have everyone on working, but this goes cook. All right, now we just need some R&R to recoup. Elliot definitely took the worst of it with that heavy charge blast to the spine. They're missing a finger too, so we'll probably get them probably replace the whole arm, because that's not excessive, right? Someone loses a finger, so you give them a whole bionic arm. Nah, makes perfect sense. Yeah, so the way that I would have handled that, if we had had Randy there, is by deploying a shield pack. Though even that probably wouldn't have been sufficient, because shield packs don't last a particularly long time. It's a lot of goose corpses. Now, also, we set B-board to temporarily warden, so hopefully Muggs is fed, at least. Yep, fed and miserable, just the way we like our Mugs. We need to start hunting for meat again at some point. But it's a little risky given the fact that they're the mech cluster. There's the mech clusters still out there. I don't understand why people aren't staying in bed to rest when they're injured. Like, meditation is not that important. It's a good practice, don't get me wrong, but like, Elliot, you really don't need to be meditating right now. You could bed rest. It would be fine. So yeah, so that was the So we have one more of those that we could do. I am not inclined to do it, but now I believe we have opened up the possibility of getting offered one more quest, since I think you max out at being able to have 2 at a time. But maybe we have to do this quest, in which case we're going to be repeating that rather sketchy sketch fest pretty soon. Also, it said 11 colonists, and then not 11 people got in. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, we have more colonists than I thought we did. Counting is not my strong suit. Okay, so we can be a little more strategic with who we leave behind next time. Like, we probably didn't need to bring Steroid. Being that Steroid is a pacifist. My reason for bringing Steroid, the meat supply, making me nervous, was that I thought we were bringing everyone but one person. I didn't want to bring a pacifist with us. Counting is totally overrated. No questions. No question, that is. There's not a lot of meat on the map right now. We got one rhinoceros down here somewhere. Oh, it's wandered. I have to be really careful about what I queue up for hunting, because anyone could wander into this. These boomalope, I feel like I could have White come do these boomalope over. Wow. White is just a master of knocking down but not killing boomalope, apparently. The hope is this will trigger rain. Yeah, there goes the rain. So now I can just zone bears for coming and collecting these corpses. I don't think we get much meat off of boomalope, but anything to just temporarily stave off the problems are going to be good. And as long as the bears kind of go up this way, it should be a-okay. Don't eat that. That's my boomalope. I feel like that bear just took a snack out of that boomalope. It paused a little too long and suspiciously. I'm gonna try and get the rhino while we're here too, and the bear. They should revenge, which should allow me to pull them over kind of quickly. Pull them away from this setup. See, White is too good a huntswoman, unfortunately. Can I just, like... If I stun you, do you... I guess you don't aggro even if I stun you. Yeah, it definitely is sleeping. Oh, by the way, sleeping, I wanted to ask. I saw that you tweeted about a new game. It didn't work out that I could come check it out at the time, but there was some new game that you were excited about. Hunt. Prioritize hunting. Wrong way, White. Oh my word, White. I'm just gonna let you go. Holding my breath over here. Really? So highly recommended? Sound Mind. That doesn't strike me as familiar. Is it an indie game, or is it a bigger production? Oh, nice. For some reason, I thought it was a... I'm not going to say a deck builder, but I felt like it was a magic-themed game. Might have even had magic right in the name. Was the one that I saw the tweet about. That looked curious to me. I think it had like a wizard as the logo. Magic Mountain, yeah. What's the skinny on that one? That looked up my alley. All right, we got ourselves some meat to sort things out. Elliot is getting a new spine. All better. But I guess we should give you a bionic arm while we're at it. This was the right middle finger? Yep. Oh, nice. Is it a deck builder? That's always good in my book. Do love me a deck builder. Very curious if we're going to get offered another quest or if we have to do this covert structure examination. Dreading it. Oh, interesting. So are the elemental properties are a facet of a card, like, you know, like Fireball would have fire as one of its elemental aspects? I can't remember which game it was that had the really advanced elements system where it was like, you know, you could, like all the elements kind of emergently interact. So you could like, you know, put oil on the ground and then light the oil on fire. And I did play Magicka, but this was a like a not Baldur's Gate. Oh, Elliot, you're having a hard time. Not a Baldur's Gate, but it was in that genre. Like maybe it was a Dragon Age game, perhaps. Yeah, Elliot's in a daze due to the... Yes, Divinity Original Sin. I always wanted to play that. It looked really good. Did you play through it? Was it worth? I'm still waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to hit some milestones. But I love games like that. All right, we're gonna... I guess we're not gonna expand our plasteel supply there. I was really hoping this mech cluster would pan out quite nicely for us, but so far it really has proven more of a liability than anything. Okay, well... Oh, quest expired. Walker's valuables. Don't care. I've been itching for a game like that. Obviously, Baldur's Gate 3 really piqued my interest, but the idea of having a Baldur's Gate early access didn't really tickle my fancy very much. Oh, see, I love that. That's like... Do you ever play the Hitman franchise? I always really enjoyed the diversity of ways that you could solve kind of the same problem. That's that to me is a hallmark of a good game, for sure. All right, so we picked up a little bit of meat. There's not a lot of wildlife on the map at the moment. There's a bison somewhere. Oh yeah, hiding behind the mech cluster. Yeah, I watched a bit of whatever the most recent Hitman series franchise was, but like Hitman and Max Payne. That was, I feel like those came out like almost the same year, the original Max Payne and the original Hitman. Solid games. Yeah, I mean, the OG Hitman was really good. I like some of the directions they've taken the franchise, you know, like some of the achievements and the ways they monitor like what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish. Seems interesting. Like, I feel like the most recent Hitman had like a notion of dailies, which I think is a great, matches up super well with that format. The idea of having dailies, that is. Oh, as a side note, sleeping, I think you'd probably get a kick out of this. So, you know that artworks have... many items in this game have these generated arts, right? So like, you know, for instance, this one is like, you know, this work bears a representation of Anya Torrance closing her eyes and surrounded by purple stars. She is surrounded by thousands of herrings. Almost every shape in the image seems to be vertical. So all these like incredible, detailed, cool art descriptions. Earlier in this episode, we made a legendary sculpture. So the highest quality, its beauty is 6,400 as opposed to this one, which is 2,200. So this is an incredible piece of art. The artwork for it. On this work is a depiction of a rock. The work is shaded in hues of gray and green. The most legendary artwork of our community is a statue of a rock. I just can't get over that. It is perfection. All right, we got ourselves an ancient complex. It really is. Ancient complex event, not that interesting. So we can just kind of leave that. White, where are you going? You're cleaning the kill tunnel. Thanks, White. All right, well, the home zone is correctly set, so I won't complain too much. But yeah, this right here, if ever you were wondering what a sculpture of a rock looks like, this is as modern art as it gets. We've almost worked our way through all of the insect meat that we collected, which is good. And we're starting to roll a surplus of fungus, which is the first time in a while, but very reassuring. Actually, I'm gonna start putting Flynn on the cooking zone so that Flynn can repair any cooking items that break down. I was really hoping we'd get offered a second quest in the Relic of Tektugaism, because this one is the worst. Stack Trace will be cool to have, even though Kill Sorrow is kind of a bummer. Just having a legendary monosword is pretty sweet. Beevor's monosword at the moment. Painless and Kind Thoughts. It's not terrible. But the legendary one just puts out so much damage. It's kind of ridiculous. My kingdom for a raid to just help out with... So yeah, so we had the 2 raids, then we went... This was our colonists leaving our map. This is how much our colonists are worth. How is Valentin not happy? Okay, his mood target is higher. I think he was just getting tired. No. Flynn? If I wasn't paying attention, that would have been, pretty disastrous. Flynn was like, I'm just gonna wander into the mech cluster. Don't mind me. I have things to do. I got reasons. We got more geese than we know what to do with. This room is still pretty ugly. Oh, this barn is actually very impressive. I guess it's rich because I put 2 giant jade natural subjects, or natural shrines in it, which look cool, but don't serve much purpose. As we learned that they are not very effective for meditation purposes. Their psi focus gain is kind of lame.